For the rifle fire, I decided to keep the modern gun element with a bit of a laser fire gun sound. I took a machine gun and isolated single bullets to give a consistent sound when firing fast. I then took a handgun, pitched it up, and then slowed the tail down to make it sound like a small laser. Then I layered the two with another cut-up machine gun. Finally, I threw them all into a random container in Wise and added reverb to match the environment. The rifle reload was a recording of a backpack that was slowed down, duplicated, and then sped up to make the ammo reload sound more futuristic. I layered that with the steam release with the ammo coming out, and it's a sped up sine wave for the ammo going back in. The reload sound was then manipulated with EQ and comb filtering to give its variations, and was given a random container in Wise. The rocket launcher that I was going for was similar to a giant futuristic laser pulse. The initial fire had an electric pulse slowed down, layered with a boom, and then layered with an actual RPG shot. These three variations were then thrown into a random container in Wise and given a stronger reverb tail than that of the rifle fire. The explosion sound was created by using a metal explosion layered with an electric explosion to give the electric tail of the blast animation its sound. The metal explosion was filtered out to have a stronger low-end punch and take out some of the higher end to leave room for the electric impact. A sound cue was created in Unreal to randomize the variations as well as creating attenuation so that the explosion sounded quieter at greater distances from the player. The projectile travel of the rocket also had a sound cue and was also attenuated to make the sound diminish as it flew further away from the player. The pickups for the ammo, launcher, and health all had the same initial sound of a low, slowed down bass synth, and then had a unique tail to match the type of pickup. The rifle ammo sounded like a modern gun reloading, layered with the same clip, but reversed. It was then thrown into a sound cue for further manipulation in the Unreal Engine. The launcher pickup had the same initial attack and was layered with a missile zooming through the air. This was then thrown into a sound cue in Unreal. Last, the health pickup had the same initial attack as well, and was also layered with a water droplet. And that sound was duplicated and then reversed. Like the other two pickups, it was thrown into a sound cue in Unreal. The low health loop was created by synthesizing a pulsing polyphonic bass and then layering it with a heartbeat racing. The bass synth was created using the Hybrid 3 synthesizer using a saw wave, a square wave, and pink noise on the oscillators. The heartbeat was filtered to only have the low end present and then compressed to sound consistent. I then used a tremolo to create the pulsing sound that you hear. This sound was then thrown into a sound cue in Unreal for further manipulation. Thank you for watching.